Welcome back, Soul Fam, to another episode of Ancestral Wisdom Journey Through the Hoodoo Tarot. And on this episode, we are going to be tapping into the energy of Railroad Bill, which is going to be the Chariot card in the traditional tarot. But before I go on, if you are liking these videos or you're learning something new, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more. So in my last video, we were tapping into the story of the orphan train movement, and you can watch that video if you would like, but this was just about children being shipped from one place to another to pretty much be child servants. I'm going to have to say that, especially I cover the story in regards to what's going on in the Trump administration with them trying to lower the dependency age. But this train story is going to be a little bit different. We are going to be tapping into the Railroad Bill card and the Hoodoo Tarot. Because if it wasn't for me going down the rabbit hole on that whole orphan train movement, I wouldn't even have thought about this card. So shout out to the person who commented and kind of triggered this story. So you know I had to give you the backstory of Mr. Railroad Bill. So if you have the Hoodoo Tarot, go ahead and grab it. If not, don't worry about it. Just grab a pen and paper if you want to jot down some notes. But if you're liking these videos, or if there is a Hoodoo Tarot card that you would like me to go over, leave it in the comments. Sorry, y'all, for this part, I got to take off these glasses because the reflection is just doing way too much. But we're going to go ahead and tap into this card here. So the first thing I want to start off with is the channel song that I got for this particular card is Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips, 1973. And then the next song that I got was Grenade by Bruno Mars in 2010. So the root that is connected to the Railroad Bill is going to be the maca root. And I don't know why, but I wanted to find out what the maca root looked like. And this is what one of the pictures looked like. And the maca root can also look like this. So what are some of the benefits of the maca root? And here's a few of them. You can pause to read if you want, but we got sexual health, we have menopause, we have energy and mood. It also can help with brain function, physical health, and other benefits such as hormone balance, blood sugar, and all types of stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Now let's get back to Mr. Railroad Bill here. So like I mentioned previously, the Railroad Bill card is going to represent the Chariot and the traditional tarot. And in this card, it depicts a man waving at people as they cheer him on in the distance. Not much is known about Railroad Bill other than he died in 1896. All that is known about Railroad Bill is that he was a laborer with no clear past. No clear past in his name, birthplace, with many other details about his life remaining a mystery. Which brought me back to this picture, which was in my last video about the orphan train movement. And this story was just talking about orphans, or they were made orphans, that were shipped to places in the Midwest, such as Iowa, where I'm located, and in the South. But they weren't actual orphans. These were actually children of poor immigrants. And unfortunately, these children were stripped of their names, they were stripped of their records, their heritage, their identity, and any connection to their family. So that would make sense why Railroad Bill doesn't have much information about them. I'm just saying, maybe there's a connection to it, maybe it's not. But this video is already getting kind of long. Join me for the next episode as we dive even deeper into the Railroad Bill, which reminds me, it's the Chariot, which connects to the Cancer sign and the Zodiac. But join me for these next videos. And if you're liking these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more.